chapter 13 and verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up on it.
Exactly. Right, so I come back in a chariot. This is one more I get a fly. Referring to a huge chariot. I really go there and even NASA pick up one of them satellites. It's bigger than the Earth. Yo, the Most High created this, yeah? Believe the Most High now technology for surpass the tracker, so-called white man. You see me? But one of the wisdom of the so-called white man of isn't it from the Most High? Right? So you always have him in chariot, yo. I come back tonight. I said I come back and meet you as a man. Referring to the so-called white man. I plan to fight against him. Right? That's why they put me a movie about, oh, here's an invasion. Oh, we need to unite to save the world.
Ronald Reagan said we should have an outside church. We should put aside our differences to fight against the outside church.
And he said, the scripture will tell you that. Right? If those are prophecies, yeah? And we are what? The prophets of the Most High, believe it or not. So come out here, read from the Bible, but they don't want to hear, and we don't walk up and down the road like a idiot who will perish. So be it. You see me? Oh, and this wash. We warned you guys. One bro, your time.
Verse 7. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
Yes, so they're frightened. But Ezra saying, look to see which part of the mountain you're grave from. Where's that? You know me see me can't see any. And you can't see none of that, yo. You see me? So it's like when you look up, you don't see big old chariot cover your space. You see me? From one side, from your vision, but from one side to the next. Cover the whole entire earth. That's why your eyes are going to see it. You see, like say that touch them over in the Caribbean, or over in the eastern section of the world, or over in the western. Whole earth is going to go over, yo. You see me? Black out the sun. And all they look up at is a big chariot. I'm frightened. You see me? But you like our blood. You see me? You like our rejoice. You can tell you that somewhere happy. Right? Because the neck of the nation of Israel. Right? Right? You like our nose, so guess what? This is it. Like Michael Jackson said. This is it. This is the end of our captivity. You see me? No more slavery for us. Right? People say my wife, how we all are tears from why and pain. Those things are, the former things are passed away. We know, so guess what? The kingdom of heaven is going to set up, we're going to have slaves. You see me? Yahweh shall come back and want some wood. Well, there's a few already. Continue up.
And yet there's fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came.
Yes, so what? They were afraid. But them fight, because, well, the most here put in them to fight, yeah. But at the end of the day, the so-called white man does a try a thing. Because he knows if he give up, he's still going to slavery, so he must try to fight. He must go all in, to go all out. Because it's just the end of the kingdom, yeah. Slavery is next. 1,000 years of hardcore slavery according to the Bible. By some Superman. But he eat it like poison. Go on, now revenge, vengeance, righteous vengeance, yeah. Look what they do people. Look on them right now, bunch of niggas, degenerate. What, because you brainwash them, yeah? Tell them say them African, tell them say them black, tell them say them woman can be war, man a faggot. You see me, oh, you're supposed to accept people choice. You see me? So-called white man is to blame.
I don't want to accept in a murder.
Right. Yeah, because them say free real boss. Free real boss. Our real boss got the damn real boss. A fucking nigga. Is the cartel is nothing but a nigga. Is the most I'll kill. Which me repent, which me doubt. You see me? Right? Well people and they first year them say out Yahweh try and take Barnabas. So not new. But continue bro. So called white man is to blame for that though. You see me? On.
He neither lift up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out his mouth, Salakia. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yes, the movie Independence Day 1, you sure that? It's when the chariot open out and it just send concentrated fire, it's actually laser beam, for lack of a better term, you see me, basically burn anything. And I go on, you see me, yeah, what Bible them get them started from? It's me a war of the worlds. Chariots them come back on us, zap people, just burn them. I heard upon now, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide it. Yeah, because he's all up for it. Always going to win. You know which life?
Chariots are really fun. It's them back in ancient times.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, used to actually fight.
Alexander so?
Yeah. Right. And there was actually time when the chariots actually fight against armies and disrupt armies. So they knew the chariot, you know what I mean, they're capable of such things.
Hey, I believe in I remember exact which boy they in the book of Maccabees. You tell us even an angel come down. You see me? Right? What basically Eden they come to terrorize Israel. Most of them send an angel to you. Right? So it was known here. So the angel, even when they come out of Egypt, you know, the physical land of Egypt, right? The Moses in a chariot. You see me? And the guy away and he basically put a division between we and the Egyptian armies. You see me? I see to tell you that. Continue up.
Verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight.
Yes, so all of them idiot Trump claim say they want to build a space force. All of them Russian fighter jet, and whatever weapon them have out there with NASA, they claim they want to fight against Yahushua and return. It's them just one blast, and the whole of them, as Yahushua say what? Come gather the birds, the fowls of the year. You see me, unto the great feast, the great supper of the Lord. You see me, Yahushua make a great feast, yeah? Right, when the bird them are going to name dead body. And some of you niggas too. You can't believe it or not, no? You have niggas in the military who fight against Yahushua. You see me, as always, they always fight against the people. Don't just sell out. You see me, so them are going to join too. You see me, your body are going to be basically posed. Basically meet unto the pose of heaven. Right? Because you niggas don't want to do. Oh, I want to go to America. You see me go join the military. And I can get the stay. I'm a green card. I'm get gun. You see me? Right? So you niggas are going to fight against the Lord that him come to. Right? And you're going to get blasted just the same. Punishment of the evil kid. The scripture say what? The hand joining on, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Right. And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them.
Which this is the war in heaven that the Bible refers to. In the book of Revelation, we say there was war in heaven. Michael and his angel, and Satan and his angel, referring to the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
I see speak about it as
Can.
well.
You can get it, double question. As where for one of such birds flying. Let's read one way,
Alright. And burn them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Exactly, yo. You can start with them warcraft, them spearcraft, whatever weapon them up. When you want them to line up in a race, to go fight against Yahushua, just one blast, There is a true and fight against the Most High, the Son of the Most High. That makes sense? One last. Yeah, we shall make out our chariot, yo. And everything I want. Smell of smoke and ashes. Everything there. Yes, you're right. And then, when you get some crackers and eat them, you see me? All of them in so-called African are going to slave. You see me? As the scripture says, we are getting that to
Continue. And when I saw this, I was afraid. Afterward, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call unto me, and call unto him another peaceable multitude.
Exactly. So when Yahushua come down from a chariot, I call to him what? A peaceable multitude. Referring to them who basically years of salvation. The elect of the nation of Israel. 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel that them go to right in our land right now. Is the name Eden, Edomite.
When I look at it, a majority of people think that we just out here talk sake. It's like, so mainly things say, oh, why end goal? Like after they come out here and talk for years upon years, say the same thing over and over, what the end? End is salvation. This is not, to you it seems like a fruitless work, but just like a farm, where once you plant the seed, it takes time to grow, you have to kind of prune the edges and water the plants over and over again. Make sure say, oh, you keep out all of the shrubs from coming over upon the wall and all them things. It's all a boil up to what? Salvation, yo. That's the way it boils down to. So, all who think that this thing is a joke and oh, every weekend you come out and say this and oh, no, World War III can't start and hey, fine. But as the scripture does refer to the peace of the multitude, yo, that is why we do this. Right? The peace of the multitude, which is the elect of the nation of Israel. Right? Our precept.
It's a second Timothy 2 and verse 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach, Yahushua, with eternal glory.
Exactly, because what the salvation of Yahushua, Mashiach? Well, let's read it. Him coming on the earth to conquer all his enemies, which we be joint heirs, right? And the promise from Luke, repeated, in lack of a better term, in Luke 1 verse 68, of us being delivered from our enemies. That is what Yahushua is coming back to do. So ultimately, it's about the salvation of the elect, the nation of Israel. Ultimately, all Israel shall be saved. But on this side, it's about the elect. Right? Read that account. Somebody go Isaiah 63 verse 1. Continue that account. Yeah, continue.
2 Ezra 13 and 13. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and some other slacker, and others some brought of them that were offered. And when slacker, then was I sick through the great fear, and I awake and said, Thou hast shewed thy servant thy wonders from the beginning.
Because that's the way all boiled. From day one it was about the elect. From day one it was about what? The serpent and the woman, Esau and Jacob. Promise that was made for the rulership of the earth. So it says some were bounded, some were sad, some were glad. Right? Ultimately that is what the day of salvation, yo, upon Yahushua's return. Right? That is what it's about. Right, David? Am I saying?
Isaiah 63 verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom?
The scripture says, who is this? You're coming from Edom. Who are on the entire planet right now, yo. Hey, the elites of Esau, yo. Hey, we have the elite sign. Elite sign. Right? Edom are the one where ruling the earth right now. So the Lord come back, we think he might visit. First and foremost, he might visit. If when king come to war, then now we come look for the servants and first. Because guess what? Servants below him. So you have it's not equal to Hawashai, but a king versus king. Right? So he might take it straight to Edom, yo. Because Edom are the one who have people in captivity. Edom are the one who have feed all in poisons. Edom are the one who basically ahead of our persecution. Right? Continue up.
Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garment from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
So the question is, who does come from Edom, yo? Well, glorious in our apparel, yo. We're mighty, we're strong. Now the question, who was step forward so strong, yo? Because we sure said the Black Unconsciousness movement, right? We know the Malachi Z. York, we know the Selassie, we know the Buddha, we know the quote unquote Allah, or even for Allah, which power. Or the word Allah just means power. We know that none of them hidden idealistic gods, yo. But still continue to describe who is this that is coming so mighty. What?
I that speaketh in righteousness.
He said, I that speaketh in righteousness. Who's speaking in righteousness, yo? The Hawashai. Right? Who come and show us the way of righteousness, yo? Who show the path of righteousness? Who show how to get salvation? Who show the way of life? The Hawashai. What?
Mighty to save.
Mighty to save. Who is able to say what Hawashai mean, yo? He's the deliverer, or he's the savior, or he who saves, or he who delivers. Who's the translate it? Hey, somebody go Matthew 1, verse 23. When tell you when me.